Welcome to the video lecture on how to get to the Teradata network data that's going to allow you to access and submit SQL through a browser from anywhere in the world as long as you have internet connection. So the first thing you're going to do is when you log into Blackboard, you can go down to Course Documents. And in Course Documents, when you scroll down, there's a document for the Teradata Student Network Instructions. When you click on that, it will open up this file, which basically shows you how to get into the Teradata system. So this is actually the first screen that you'll get to. You click on Apply and Do, which is in the top. It's Learn, Connect, and then Apply and Do. So you click on Apply and Do. You click on the Teradata database, and then you would click on download the website overview so you can see what everything looks like. And then you want to click on the link for register to use the Teradata SQL Assistant Web Edition in a course. You pick Hofstra University, me as the instructor, you pick the course. This time the course is Devlin IT 117 2011-09. That's going to change from term to term. I'm going to send you the course password, and you're going to set up your SQL user ID, your SQL password, so that you'll be able to enter everything. So the course number changes from term to term, but I will have sent you the email with the current course. I suggest using your Hofstra ID, the beginning of your private email account, as your SQL user ID so you can remember what it is. And then after you register, once you've put everything in, click Login to SQL Assistant, which is in that yellow bar at the top. And again, we're going to go through this. And then what you do is in the Teradata SQL Assistant Web Edition, you're going to put in your username, your password, and the default database. The default database stays the same, so it is going to be db_pvfc_std, and then you'll be in. So since we're doing a video, and that's just what we're doing as far as the Word document, let's actually go through step by step. So again, I'm going to click, I'm going to go to TeradataStudentNetwork.com. That should also be inside the front cover of your textbook. So from here, right, we're going to, since we can't scroll down, we're going to go to student registration. You have to register as a student first. So you're going to put in your email address, your password, your name, all of that information that you would normally put in, and then you submit that. Hofstra is going to be listed in the universities, etc. I'm going to go back. I'm going to log in. Using my Hofstra ID and my password. I'm not going to let you know. Goodness. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is once I've logged in, and again, you would have gotten your username and password, so you would have been able to log in as well. You click on Apply and Do. And then click on Teradata Database over here underneath Apply and Do. You've got software. There's Teradata Database. You can also click on the Teradata Database listed under the picture. Either way, sends you to the same place. Okay, obviously I have more things that I'm able to do, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to execute Teradata SQL Assistant, which is the same thing as that previous screen as in the Word document as logging in. So I'm going to execute that. That's going to bring me to a login screen, and I'm going to use the username that I created previously. In this case, that's the one I created. Right, and the full database is db_pvfc, Pine Valley Furniture Company, STD for standard. Click OK. And this is now the interface, which is going to allow you to enter SQL directly. So for instance, we can drop these down, right? So I can open up the db_pvfc.std, and I can open up the tables, and these are all the tables that are listed, and then I can start entering SQL, right? So, well, we'll get into SQL another time, but any SQL that you can enter, normally you would be able to enter in here. So, for instance, let's select star from employee_T. Right, so I don't have any tables, so I'm going to have to use the db_pvfc_std dot, because that's whose table that is. And then I can just go up here to the top, and this button, the button with the little green dots, so you have a button that looks like a plug, that's the disconnect. You don't want to do that. You have an open query, which is, we don't have any stored queries, and we want to click the execute, which is the third one. So after that, you can see on the bottom that these are the only two records that are in our employee table. So our employee table has two records in it. So again, why did I do the db_pvfc_std? That's because I don't own the table. The table is in the db_pvfc_std schema. So since I don't have the table, I can't reference it directly. If I didn't do that, what happens is I execute and I get nothing back. Oh, it actually does give it back to me. Okay. So I must have an alias. So that's fine, either way. And that should work perfectly for you. All right. So that is how you get into the Teradata network so that you can execute SQL from anywhere in the world. This will be the last time I'm showing this. You can't, so another thing that you can't do, you're not going to be able to insert any data. You're not going to be able to delete any data. You're not going to be able to create tables. This is strictly query only. So it's the only kind of SQL you're going to be able to use here. And that is the end of the Teradata Network video.